Shower finished. I got myself a drinky drink. So it's time to call in a chopper and get to work. Next story mission.
Roger. This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. Boss. This is Pequod. On station at LZ.
At ease, soldier. Wait, you're supposed to be in there. We're sending her back to her cell. No, don't look at me like that. I'm replacing you with the dog. Bad girl. Good dog. Good dog better. No question about it. We're sending her back. My soldiers failed to gather plants. Excuse me? What kind of a kindergarten of an army am I training here? What? The fuck?
Please specify a project.
Unacceptable. Alright, I'm using that so much that I am gonna upgrade that. And then I'm kind of poor and can't afford much more. Yeah. Yep, that's about it.
Please select a mission.
Alright, let's send a squad to pick up more flowers while they failed to complete that mission.
Please select a mission.
I don't like shotguns. We're sending someone to make sure they don't get more shotguns.
Unit dispatched.
Is that it?
Please
Okay.
select a mission.
Mission!
Please select a mission.
Aim true, ye vengeful. A group of child soldiers who have broken away from Bailey rebels have abducted their XO. Extract both soldiers, commander, and the XO. Okay.
Mission accepted. Heading to Central Africa.
She is useful for drinking the kids, though. Meanwhile, the dog is not so much. The kids might actually shoot the dog. Fine, you get to come on this mission, but after that, it's back in the brig.
Deploying.
After that, it's dog. I see the mouse cursor. Why is it there?
Mission objectives are to extract the child soldier's commander and their captive, the General's number 2. This child soldier platoon decided to break away from the Mbeli militants. They took the number 2 captive and have occupied an abandoned village. Start by checking that location on your map. Boss, the child soldiers will treat you as an enemy, but they're just kids. See that they don't get hurt.
Okay. I have some ideas.
The map has been updated.
Be careful down there, boss.
Let's try to do a speedy mission. How quickly can we do this? send her on her way.
Please select a deployment point.
Reconnaissance is best conducted from high vantage points. I've marked a good spot on your map. Take a look at your eye druid.
Has infiltrated out. The map has been updated.
High ground. Looks perfect for reconning the village.
Why is that one palm tree lit up like a Christmas tree?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
I mean, high ground's great, but, you know. Go away, dogs. I'm busy.
Analysis.
Okay, that's the General's brother, his number 2. Get him out of there, boss.
Okay, but where's the other guy?
The map has been updated.
Fire!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Doink.
updated.
Begin cover fire!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
That's the target prisoner.
Detected.
He's injured. That's the target prisoner. He's injured. Looks half-starved, too. There's no way he can stand the shock of a Fulton extraction.
Please select
Get him out by chopper.
support helicopter requested.
General Yabakala Ilumbu Mosi Tata Yabankaka Namono Elaka Mono Mambu
Enemy
General
presence
Salaka
detected. The map has been updated.
Bantu Yabuta Yambele Etinkaka Mosi
Caution, rain
Beto Mosa
approaching. Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Yabutuka Deka Nimafe Menga Kekiro Utamasa Lambi Lambi
Donkey! Okay, so where's the main target? This is the second in command. Oh, it's a kid. It's a kid with a fancy hat. Okay.
This is B-Quad.
I wasn't paying
Arriving
attention.
shortly at LZ.
Let's get this guy out of here first. And then we'll go for the kid.
This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
It's blue!
All that's left is to extract the commander.
We'll do that.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Okay. Quiet, you go in.
Please select
Attack
a
positions. Over the village.
deployment point. Extraction.
Let's see if we can spot this
arrived at
kid and
Mother
take him out.
Base.
That's the way.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
They're waking up. So where's the commander kid? Hell, for all I know, he's already been trained. So that's kind of the issue here. I don't know where he is. Could be frickin' anywhere.
captured.
Well, everybody's been captured, so one of these kids is the target. It's this one.
Enemy presence detected.
There he is, the commander. Extract him.
Okay.
Please select a landing zone. Support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
It seems to be further away than the last sim. What? Okay, fine, whatever. Let's go!
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Development complete. Development complete.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Good girl. You may stab my soldiers in the teeth, but you shoot at children really well. Some good, some bad.
Warning.
He's coming too.
Extraction
Roger that.
arrived at Mother Base. Development project has been added.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional. Boss, about how we report this one to the client. I'll tell them we took heavy resistance from the renegade platoon and the hostage was killed in the firefight. Also, their leader wouldn't let himself be taken alive. I doubt the client will pay us for this one, but we got a big enough reward from the General's number 2 instead. And as for the number 2, he's saying he wants to join Diamond Dogs. I guess he knows what that means for him. He said, if I'm working for you, I can be number 2 or number 200 for all I care.
Quarantine platform has been constructed. Why? That sounds dangerous. I know why. Story's gonna
Boss, we
move
have
forward.
an emergency. Many of our staff are falling ill. At first it seemed like a common cold, but before we knew it, blisters started popping up on their chests and... Damn it. I'll fill you in at the ACC. Just get in the chopper.
I didn't figure this out in my first playthrough until much, much later. What's gonna happen next? This time I'm gonna do a better job of it.
Mission
Look
list
closely.
detected.
Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms. Parasite larvae, most likely. But we couldn't find any adults. It doesn't seem to mature in the body, like a spargatum. We don't know the root of infection, or what causes symptoms to develop. Boss, do you remember seeing these symptoms before? The bodies floating around in the oil facility, the bedridden test subjects at the Devil's House. This epidemic looks just like what we've seen on our hunt for Cypher. So this is the weapon of mass destruction Cypher was working on in Africa. Boss, the situation is urgent. We need to quarantine the infected and contain the pathogen. Priority now is to prevent more casualties. But the problem is, how do we tell who's infected? During the incubation period, we have no way of knowing who's clean.
I
We'll
have.
have to try and guess who's infected before they go symptomatic and quarantine them. That'd be easy if we just knew the route or vector of the infection.
I do.
From now on, if you even suspect a staff member's infected, use your iDroid to order them into quarantine.
And this is going to take a
Given the
while.
situation, the men won't submit to quarantine just because I or the medical team tell them to. They will listen to you. Of course, it's just a temporary measure until we find a permanent solution. But at least they'd be in solitary isolation so they won't infect each other, and we get the mental care they need. If we do nothing, we'll only lose more people. We have
Yep.
no choice. Boss, open your iDroid.
My iDroid was
Explain
open.
how to quarantine staff members suspected of infection. Go to the Mother Base menu and select Staff Management.
I brought some more staff.
First, take a look at the quarantine facility we've set up. We'll isolate anyone who's already symptomatic at the quarantine facility. But we have to expect that there are multiple staff who are infected, but asymptomatic. So how do we identify them? At present, we have no way to tell them apart. But there has to be something for us to go on. If you notice anything, reassign staff you suspect are infected to the quarantine facility. We'll monitor them and then contact you if there's a change in their condition. Correctly quarantining these asymptomatic infected will reduce the number of new infections. You should continue with your missions as usual. If Cypher is behind this, going after them should help us determine the root cause of this epidemic. Also, until we identify the pathogen, we can't fire or dispatch any staff. We cannot let this thing spread. Boss, get to the bottom of this fast. We're counting on you. Boss, a new job's come in. It's a hit. I'm the human trafficker who sent Shivani and the others to Nzoya Badiabulu, where you ran into Skullface. The thing is, this guy might know something about the disease that's going around Mother Base. The symptoms are similar to the ones we saw at that factory. Start by checking the mission details on your iDroid.
This is gonna take a while.
Will clear shortly.
I hope I remember or know this right, because this is otherwise gonna cripple us. But basically, anybody who speaks Kikongo is gonna go into quarantine now. And that's a lot of people. A lot of people. Dear Lord, this is going to take forever. But I want to see, like, if I do this, is it going to work, or is it just going to make things worse? The hell was she doing in the background there? No, no, not Doom Buffalo. Okay, we're about 1/4 of the way through our staff list. I really hope I'm doing this right. Otherwise, this will be a huge waste. So yeah, the thing I believe that everybody who's been infected so far has in common is that they speak Kikongo. You will probably learn more about why later, unless you already know, which is very likely if you're watching this. He's in prison? I don't know. This is so bad when you have this many people. I should not have hired those S++ class guys before this part of the story. This is the price you pay for hiring so many people. I hope there's a lot of space in quarantine, because there's going to be lots and lots of people going in there. Good, the pretty lady doesn't go in there. What frick language is Shona? That's not a language I'm familiar with. Why do all of you speak Kikongo? Even you, Biting Buzzard. And Spine Beetle. Nobody speaks Finnish, I'm noticing. That's sad. She speaks no languages. Okay, we're done.
Select unit. Staff has been quarantined.
Alright. We'll quarantine the staff you specified. Did you figure out what's causing the infection?
I fucking hope so, because otherwise I'd just send a whole ton of people into quarantine.
Incredible, boss. Thanks to you, the number of new victims has plummeted. And a common point between the infected. Is it really possible for a disease to spread because of that?
Look closely. Those are the symptoms of the infection on Mother Base. The blisters on the body were full of tiny worms.
We already listened to this.
Larvae, most likely. But we couldn't... Remember before, boss? When Quiet attacked one of our guys on Mother Base, stuck a knife in his mouth. He's one of the very few soldiers who've had contact with her recently. Close contact. I don't think it's a coincidence that he was among those who became symptomatic pretty early on in this epidemic. Saliva and blood spatter, an open wound, mucosal infection. Whatever is causing this got inside him then.
Miller, that is a baseless accusation.
The source of the infection is Quiet. Everyone suspects her.
We don't know that. And we've come across these symptoms before. The bodies in the water at the oil field facility. Those sick people in the beds at the Devil's House. They're identical to what we've seen while we've been after Cypher. The infection could have come from elsewhere. But at the very least, she does know something.
It's not like she's gonna talk.
No, not through words anyway. But what about her actions? Quiet held a knife to that soldier back then, before he became symptomatic. There must have been a reason for that.
I always blame the boobs.
Shoving a knife down the throat of one of our men.
What if she's capable of identifying who's infected? What if she was trying to stop the infection but couldn't communicate that to us? The answer to that, the source of the infection, might be in the mouths of the infected.
You think there's some kind of clue in their mouths?
I don't know. But maybe there's something about the mouths of those who become symptomatic.
I misinterpreted this on my first playthrough so badly.
Forget it. We can't trust her. Even if she can spot the infected, I don't want her help.
I understand how you feel. But this is something to go on.
Can't you see it's just like I said? Bringing her here was a big mistake. Quiet is gonna be the end of us.
Stand down. You've got zero proof. Try to keep an open mind on this, boss. There has to be a way to identify who's infected.
Let's go.
Mission
Next mission.
accepted.
Well, in this case, it would have helped.
Deploying.
That's the trick here. That's the trick of the story here, that it would have helped. She was right. But because she's dumb as a brick, she couldn't help us sort it out.
Boss, the target is a PF logistics officer who works as a human trafficker on the side. The client wants him dead.
Same here, and
They're
finish.
somewhere on the savannah with bodyguards. Unfortunately, we don't know what route they're taking. All we have to go on is a coded transmission sent by the PF at the Ducati abandoned village. It appears to be a workup of the target's security plans, but to decipher it, we'll need an intel file with the encryption key. This key should be at the comms facility at the Ducati abandoned village. Check your iDroid to see what the target looks like, as well as the location of the village. Find the route, find the man.
Be careful down there, boss.
The map has been updated. Marker placed.
I mean, I'm just gonna head out here
Momentarily.
with Dog. And Dog is superpowered. We'll figure this out in no time.
Analysis complete.
I'm not gonna hire anyone right now because of the whole quarantine thing. We're gonna handle that story beat first. Then we'll come back to the recruits.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete.
The dog knows. Okay, let's see what we find here, dog. I mean, English kind of dabbles between, is it the word for tongue or is it the word for language? Because English has a mother's tongue as a way of indicating someone's native language. Cheat mode, activate.
Good. Good dog.
That's a Nubian goat.
Good dog.
It's a dairy breed whose milk is ideal for cheese production. It's also butchered for meat, but don't get any ideas.
Analysis complete.
A random soldier out in the wild, huh? A whole bunch of them.
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Analysis.
That's the target.
Analysis
Eliminate him,
complete.
however you see fit.
The map has been updated. Strike requested. Please remain clear of the strike zone.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Strike will commence shortly.
You waiting, huh?
Target confirmed dead.
Mission complete!
Objectives complete. Exfiltrate out of the hot zone by chopper or on land. Don't hang around.
Don't you just love it when missions practically complete themselves? Good times. Hey, we don't judge the sheep herders. You can get very lonely out there. It's perfectly natural. Perks of the job.
Exfiltrated.
All right, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
That was a very quick little mission.
Yes, mission complete. Boss, that was exceptional.
How did I get a butterfly rank for that? I'm confused. Quiet wasn't even in the mission.
Boss, we have an emergency. Come back to Mother Base ASAP.
Oh no. I wonder what it could be.
Damn it! This is our home. How can we let this happen? Guess it's time to increase security. Just give me the order.
Who did this?
A competitor. But we don't know who. Can't pin down a route to their base.
What are we talking about?
We're ready to strike back.
What?
Just give us that chance, boss.
What's happened? What are we talking about? Something's happened. And... are people shot? Is that what we're looking at?
Weather will clear shortly.
Boss, we finally heard from one of our missing intel team members. He says he has a solid lead on the epidemic at Mother Base. Take a look at the mission details ASAP.
I'm confused. What was that?
Welcome home, boss. You need to put an end to the infection, boss.
Okay. I'm working on it.
Please select a mission.
Boss, the intel team's hard at work investigating the cause of that illness spreading through Mother Base. Problem is, a bunch of our agents in the field are still MIA. Progress has been slow, until now. We just got a distress call from one of them. He said he's got intel on the origin of the disease. But the PF in the area got to him before we did. There's been no further contact from him, but we know he's being held at the guard post on the western end of the mine. There's still a good chance he's alive. We can't afford to let him die. Right now, he's the only link we have to the root cause of the epidemic. Get our man back, boss.
I'm confused by what that cutscene was all about.
Gaining altitude.
Was it trying to suggest we do more multiplayer? Is that what it was?
Mission
Boss,
list.
about
Please
Eli.
select a mission.
No matter how many times we talk to him, he just won't listen. He sees everything in terms of victory or defeat and still won't accept that you beat him. We're gonna have to put him in his place. Again.
I get to beat up
If
the
you don't
kid?
mind, come back to Mother Base and go another round with him.
I look forward to beating up the kid. I don't know. Like, I have no idea why that cutscene triggered now.
Deploying.
Because I haven't done any multiplayer either. I mean, multiplayer was just unlocked like a couple of hours ago. So I don't know what this is. Fine, let's just move on with the main story. I wanna move forward with that. I'm trying to ignore the side missions, even though the temptation to play more of them is very real.
A member of the intel unit has gotten a lead on the epidemic that's crippling Mother Base. The problem is, our man has been captured by the PF in his operation area.
I have good news,
He's
though.
being
The
held
dog
at the
is
guard post
immune.
on the western end of the mine. Boss, we need you to get him out ASAP. Right now, he's our only link to the root cause of
The dog is
epidemic.
completely immune to the infection. So it's all good.
Be careful down there.
Let's go, dog.
Map system development complete. Please select a mission. Analysis complete.
Holy shit.
Analysis complete. Analysis
Yeah,
complete.
pretty much everybody in this game is starting to be
Analysis
A+ rank or
Analysis
something.
Complete.
So, we can replenish high tier guys pretty easily. It's kind of losing its meaning.
You have arrived in your
And we're going to need a lot of
destination
replacements later if
extraction.
memory serves, because there's going to be a...
Check the VI on your iDroid. That's where the target is being held.
I have a location? Oh, a shack. A stripy roofed shack. Oh, well it's that. It looks a lot like that shack, right there. There could be others, maybe.
Caution, rain approaching.
Let's see what Dog thinks. Maybe Dog has some ideas. Oh, there we go. Found him. Dog knows.
Analysis complete.
He's walking around out there. Okay. Well, let us approach. Dog? Wait!
Boss got an emergency report from the intel team. A vehicle has fled the guard post heading northwest. The prisoner at the wheel appears to be the target. Will he escape on his own? The target is no longer at the designated position. Find that vehicle fast.
Oh. Well, that was unexpected. Let's go. D-Dog found a landmine. Oh. I'm just running after a car because I couldn't get a car of my own. That's a lot of mines. Holy shit. Okay, I don't know. That was the sound of a crash. Oh!
Has been updated.
Boss, did you see that explosion? There's smoke. The target's crashed his vehicle. That'll bring the enemy down on him in no time. The target's in danger. Get to the scene of the crash.
You have arrived at your destination.
I think the physics have
That's the
cracked
target.
out.
He's still breathing, but he's in no shape for a full thing. Nice find. I'll send the chopper. Get the target to the RV.
Run away!
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Well, this is going to be a very simple mission if this is all there is. Those guys are running that way, so we can just move in behind them. Cross the road. Oh, for fuck's sakes, what are the odds that he manages to look this way right now? Stop turning around so much.
enemy presence detected. The map has been updated. Enemy presence detected.
Is the chopper
The
here
map
yet?
has been updated.
I'm here collecting some carrots and stuff. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So is the chopper coming?
Please the landing zone
Roger.
confirmed.
I thought you said you called the chopper already. What are we waiting for?
Analysis complete. Analysis complete. Development complete.
Ooh, we got new clothes for the dog. Where is this fucking chopper? Did it glitch out? What if I just walk out of the mission area? Oh. Well, that's not going to be easy. What the hell? Chopper.
Please select a landing zone.
Roger.
Roger. Did we glitch the mission? Because I'm not hearing Kids in America in the distance.
Analysis complete.
Okay, what if I send it to some other landing zone?
Landing zone.
Roger.
What the?
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Okay, so he arrived at the other LZ just fine.
Please landings weather.
Roger.
Shortly.
Okay, Pequod. Come to me. You're on the map now. You can do it. I trust you.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ.
Frickin' finally.
On station at LZ.
You've made it out of the hospital. No sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
No sign of the enemy. Yeah, sure. No sign of the enemy.
Mission complete. And the target's safe.
He's the pizza.
Figure out what the hell is behind this epidemic.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
Mission complete, boss.
One more level and D-Dog is going to be fully leveled.
Boss, the intel team member you extracted was DOA. He kept insisting we listen, right up until his last breath, about the pathogen, and the old man who knows how to treat it. Code Talker. He even told us where he is. Boss, let's make sure his death was the last. It's high time we met this Code Talker.
Okay. So we shall.
Mission
Boss,
list
you need to make contact with Code Talker, the old man who knows what the pathogen is. We have to stop this disease that's spreading across Mother Base. Select a mission on your iDroid.